sheep of his pasture. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving, and into his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him, and bless his name. For the Lord is good. His mercy is everlasting, and his truth endureth to all generations. Thank you, Jesus. 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 Hallelujah, glory, hallelujah. Hallelujah, glory, hallelujah. Hallelujah, glory, hallelujah. Hallelujah, glory, hallelujah. Praise God.
All right, good evening. It is good to be here with you this evening for Reflection Choir, and it's a bit bittersweet, I guess, our last program here. We started here, this building, probably 6 months ago with our practices, and now it's almost over. We hope that you're here to worship with us this evening, and as that song said, to praise God. We're singing, the theme this year is Promises for a Broken World. And so we're going to be singing a song about the promises of Jesus that he gave us while he was on this earth. Promise of peace, promise of guidance, promise of heaven. But here for the first couple songs, we're just going to worship God, praise him. Our next song is in Swahili. It says, we've come to sing, we've come to praise. That's what we're here for. And then the third song, Behold Our God. We hope that that's each one of your prayer tonight. Behold our God, seated on his throne. Come let us adore him.
Kuja, tumekuja, kuimba kuja, tumekuja, tumekuja,
Tumekuja kuimba, tumekuja kuimba, tumekuja kuimba, tumekuja.
tumekuja,
Tumekuja kuimba, tumekuja kuimba, tumekuja kuimba, tumekuja.
kuja.
Put away your fear, sing it far and near. Tell the world we're
We
here.
have come to sing.
Got to lift your voice on high. Let it fill the sky. Shout it loud that
We have come to sing. Tumekuja kusifu, tumekuja kusifu, tumekuja kusifu, tumekuja.
Tumekuja,
Tumekuja kusifu, tumekuja kusifu, tumekuja kusifu, tumekuja.
kuja,
Sifuni, sifuni, sifuni. We have come to praise. Sifuni, sifuni, sifuni. We have come to praise.
Alleluia, alle, alleluia, alle, alleluia, alle,
The next song we're going to sing is in Latin, and personally for me, when I go to hear a choir, I like to be able to understand the songs. And so when we first started practicing this song, I was not a fan really of it, to be honest. But then I read the translation to it in the front of the cover. And in this song, you're going to hear Benny Benny over and over and over. And what it's saying is, "O come, O come, O come." And then in the chorus, we have God answering us in Ero Cry, which is, "I will come." Veni, veni, Emmanuel, captivum solve Israel.
O Come Emmanuel. That has been a longtime favorite carol of mine because Emmanuel, meaning God with us, reminds us that He is here with us now. This next song we're going to be singing speaks of the silence that sometimes we find ourselves in. the world that is around us today, and even inside of our own circles, there's a lot of people that are searching for answers and might find themselves in a quiet, silent place. This is just a reminder, this song reminds us that God is with us in those places, and the response is that we will not withhold our heart.
In your word I find the echoes of the questions in my mind. Have I fallen from your favor? Is your ear to me inclined?
When your silence is unbroken, though my prayer ascends each day.
Father, keep my faith from failing in the face of long delay. While you wait in gracious wisdom and my doubts begin to rise, I recall your loving kindness and lift my eyes while your hand withholds the answer. I will not withhold my heart. I will love you in your silence. I will trust you in the dark.
When the troubled thoughts within me hold me wakeful in the night, and the shadows that surround me seem to hide me from your sight.
Father, bring to mind remembrance mercy shown in days gone by. Help me rest upon your promise. You will not neglect my cry, my cry. Gracious wisdom, and my doubts begin to rise. I recall your loving kindness, and then I hold my eyes while your hand withholds the answer. I will not withhold my heart.
I will love you in your silence.
I will trust you in the dark.
These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer, for I have overcome the world.
Fierce rage the tempest o'er the deep, watched in thine anxious servants keep. But thou wast wrapped in dullest sleep, calm and still. Say
next song is called, God, drawing blank here. There's so many people I know. I'm your shield. Thank you. It says, "My child, are you discouraged by the sorrows of the day? Does it feel like life is crumbling, the skies have turned to gray? But God says, don't forget I give you promises to guide you every hour." And just, we have to remember that He's always there with us, no matter what trials we're going through.
My child, are you discouraged by the sorrows of the day? Does it seem that life is crumbling? The skies have turned to gray. Don't forget I gave you promises to guide you every hour. In the moments of your heartbreak, let me show you my great power. And I will be your shield when the battle rages on. And I will be your light when the way ahead is dark. I will be your strong tower and guide you every hour. Just place your life completely in my hands. I know it won't be easy. I never said it would. But my grace will always be there. My plans for you are good. Remember that your weaknesses are perfect in my sight. Only when you yield them to me can I turn them into light. And I will be your shield when the battle rages on. And I will be your light when the way ahead is dark. I will be your strong tower and guide you every hour. Just place your life completely in my hands. And someday you will understand why I stand here strong. And someday you will see the end and know it's all worthwhile. It's all worthwhile. And I will be your shield when the battle rages on. And I will be your light when the way ahead is dark. I will be your strong tower and guide you every hour. Just place your life completely in my hands. Just place your life completely in my hands.
Good evening. It's good to be here with you this evening at our last program. It's a little bit bittersweet for us, but Reflection Choir is a choir. We cover the majority of our own expenses in order that we can do an offering project to support a ministry of our choice. And this year, we've chosen to support something that's really special to me, Redeeming Rain Center in Cambodia, where I spent a number of years. Redeeming Rain Center is operated under the umbrella of Destinations International in Cambodia. And if you know anything about Cambodia, You know that human trafficking is a really big problem there, especially among young boys and girls. As our team there was seeking God about what he would have us do, we really felt called to work with this issue. And in that whole process, we met with leaders of different organizations that are working there in Cambodia in the trafficking problem. And it was during one meeting with a leader of an organization there that does a lot of rescue work in Cambodia that we were made aware of a neighborhood in the city that has over 80 brothels along a 1-mile stretch of road. And just the week previous, they had gone into that neighborhood and they had raided a brothel where they were making over $1 million a year with just 9 girls. And he looked at us and he said, we can keep going into that neighborhood and we can keep doing rescues, but for every boy or girl that we take out, there's 10 more that the traffickers can bring in. And until God moves into this neighborhood, nothing is going to change. And that's how the vision for Redeeming Rain Center was born. The center opened in February of 2017, and the goal of the center is not necessarily to work with people who have already been trafficked, but to prevent them from ever being trafficked in the first place. In Cambodia, if a child knows English, their chances of being trafficked are 62% less likely. In the majority of cases, because traffickers prey on the vulnerable in society, parents are tricked into sending their children away for work. They think it's a legitimate job, and they send them away because they are desperate for the income in order to survive. Currently at the center, they just finished up registration for the new school year. The school year in Cambodia goes from about this time of the year till July of next year, and they have 65 students registered for the new school year, which is up from about 50 last year. And ages are between like 6 to 25. I'm actually not sure. They said they have more adults this year, so I don't know what the cap age is for this year, so that's exciting. Classes run Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. They have English, and on Wednesdays they have Bible classes. Through connections made in the community, there's a small church that has started there, and many of the children that attend classes during the week are also coming to Sunday services. So it's really exciting to see what God is doing there at the center, and it's exciting to see what he's going to continue to do in the future. If you would like to learn more about the center, you can go to redeemingraincenter.org, or you can try to find me after the service. There's a lot of people here, so that might be hard, but thank you for supporting the center through your financial gifts, and we really ask for your prayers that God would continue to grow the work there. Thank you.
Please turn with me in your green songbooks again to number 17. Number 17. Praise him, praise him. Praise him, Jesus our blessed Redeemer. Sing, O earth, wonderful love proclaim. Hail him, highest archangels in glory. Strength and honor give to his holy name. Like a shepherd, Jesus will guard his children in his And please turn with me to number 50. Number 50. Yes, why don't you stand with me? Oh, it's so much better when we stand. We'll sing the verses 1 and 3. I sing the mighty power of God that made the mountains rise, that spread the flowing seas abroad and built the lofty skies. I sing the wisdom that ordained the sun to rule the day. The moon shines full at his command, and all the stars obey. There's not a plant or flower below, but makes thy glories known. And clouds arise and tempests blow by order from thy throne. While all that borrows life from thee is ever in thy care. And everywhere that men can be, thou God art present there. You may be seated.
All right, we'd like to take a moment here after intermission to introduce ourselves a bit more. I know there's a lot of familiar faces out there, so you probably have somebody here that you know, but we'll go through our names and they can say some random facts, and hopefully you get to know us a bit better. I just did a survey this week for the choir and found out that there's 22 churches represented in this choir, and the average age is 20.3 years old. So I think the youngest one's 17, the oldest is somewhere around 30, so average age 20.3. So I'm going to allow them to all say their names. We'll pass this mic around, starting up here with the tenor.
Hi, my name is Jeremiah Martin, and I graduated from Fairview Christian School.
My name is Joe Fox, and I don't like the taste, smell, or feel of onions.
My name is Connor Newswire, and I like tacos.
My name is Carissa Martin, and for about a month now, Conrad has owed me money, and he finally paid me back tonight, but at the expense of someone else, so he's still in debt.
My name is Michaela Ressler, and one time I stood on this stage dressed up like an angel.
My name is Jody Snader, and last night I flew an airplane over Cincinnati, Ohio.
My name is Deanne High, and I'm the tallest girl choir member.
My name is Kirsten Good, and my favorite cereal is Chocolate Chex.
My name is Dorcas Nisley, and Conrad owes the oldest choir member a quarter.
My name is Willie Heggie, and last night I let Jody fly my airplane.
My name is Kelvin Stauffer, and our dishwasher at home doesn't work unless you kick it sometimes.
I'm Kyle Bates, and I like cars.
My name is Jason Bauman, and I love ice cream.
My name is Bradley Risser, and I got to visit the National Quartet Convention this year for the first time.
My name is Kyle Schwartz, and I was a terrified passenger in the backseat of an airplane. Actually, I was asleep.
My name is Whitney Petersheim, and I am privileged to have two of my coworkers here tonight.
My name is Abby Martin, and I used to be the tallest girl in the choir.
My name's Emily Bollinger, and my 8th grade teacher is in the audience.
My name is Autumn Martin, and I have played piano for 13 years.
My name's Krista Sensnick, and I eat peanut butter with my carrots.
I'm Kayla Bates, and I hate peanut butter.
My name is Troy Risser, and one time at work, I got the brilliant idea to punt a piece of saran wrap like a football, and I almost broke my foot.
My name is Brandon Fox, and I think I'm only one of the guys here who doesn't care at all about hunting.
Well, Brandon, yesterday morning I shot an 8-point, so.
My name's Trevor Charles, and I got a dove.
My name is Ben Fox, and I enjoy playing guitar.
My name is Courtney Oberholzer, and I am the shortest member in the choir.
My name is Karen Martin, and while Jody was flying the airplane over Cincinnati, I accidentally exploded a water bottle in the back.
My name is Nicole Stauffer, and I don't drink soda.
My name is Anna Martin, and I like to collect tiny rocks.
My name is Linnell Hess, and I was supposed to work tonight, and the only way they let me off is if I agree to go in at 3 a.m.
My name is Kaylin Beachy, and I can count to 10 in Thai.
My name is Brianna Martin, and I am very happy to see my sister here tonight. It's been, I think, a few weeks since we've seen each other, so that's really nice.
My name is Sheldon Hess, and when I was very little, my brother took out a piece of my eye with his fingernail.
My name is Winston Martin, and I got a doe yesterday with my car.
My name's Elvin Stauffer, and I despise raw tomatoes.
My name's Andrew Hess, and in order to get to this program tonight, I left at 6:30 this morning, and I was still 15 minutes late.
I'm Alex Heggie, and I was 45 minutes late today because I slept it too long.
My name is Tyrell Griner, and the past 2 nights I only got to bed at 2 o'clock.
My name is Sherry Fox, and I feel safe in the city, but the country scares me.
I am Jaleesa Yoder, and in 2 days I'll be headed for Asia.
My name is Bree Byler. My brother is Brett Byler, and that's who shot the 8-point.
My name is Rochelle Zook, and the oldest choir member owes me for half of a sandwich, which I forgot about until all the other debts were brought up in choir.
My name is Natalie Rivera, and I'm a 3rd-generation Puerto Rican Mennonite.
I'm Sarah Forrester, and I like okra in my smoothies.
I'm Holly Root, and I never attended EBI.
I'm Danielle Bacher, and I like meetings and appointments.
I am Trent Charles, and I enjoy spending time outside.
I'm Kedrick Yoder, and tonight I have some pretty cool college friends here visiting.
And I'm Troy Stauffer. I'd like to recognize a few other people, our chorus parents, Mark and Cheryl. They do a lot for us, our chorus step parents at the university. Nolan in the back, live streaming, who's our bus driver. He sets up all the sound equipment, records, so we appreciate what you guys have done for us this year. And also, to the audience tonight, there's lots of parents, lots of people here who have shown us support, so we thank each one of you for that too. This is a fun group, and I know there's a lot of people behind the faces up here that make a big impact on what Reflection Choir is. So thank you. We're going to keep singing. We have some more songs about the promises of God, and then some challenges at the end of the program.
John 16, 12 and 13. I have yet many things to say unto you, but ye cannot bear them now. Howbeit, when he, the Spirit of truth, is come, he will guide you into all truth. For he shall not speak of himself, but whatsoever he shall hear, that shall he speak, and he will show you things to come.
I am a stranger, a wayfaring stranger. 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 I am a stranger, a stranger. I am a stranger. I'm going there to meet my Father. I'm going there no more I am just always going stranger. I am a stranger, wayfaring stranger. I am a stranger, a stranger, going over home. I'm going over home. I know dark clouds will gather round me. I know my way. I know my way is rough and steep. My way is rough and steep. But golden fields lie out before me, where golden dreams never die. I'm going there to meet my mother. I'm going there no more to roam. I am just going over Jordan. I am just going over. I am a stranger, a wayfaring stranger. I am a stranger, I'm going
For our next song, He Leadeth Me, we'd ask you all to join us again on singing the first verse and the fourth verse. So the choir will sing verse 2 and 3 by themselves. Everybody else join us for verse 1 and 4.
Blessed thought, O
John 14, 1 through 3. Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also.
These are the days of Elijah, declaring the word of the Lord. And these are the days of your servant Moses, righteousness being restored.
And though these are days of great trial, of famine and darkness and sword, still we are the voice in the desert, crying, prepare ye the way of the Lord. Behold, he comes, riding on the clouds, shining like the sun. At the trumpet call, lift your voice, it's the year of Jubilee, and out of Zion's hill salvation comes.
These are the days of Ezekiel, the dry bones becoming as flesh. And these are the days of your servant David, rebuilding a temple of praise.
And these are the days of the harvest. The fields are as white in the world, and we are the laborers in your vineyard, declaring the word of the Lord. Behold, he comes, riding on the clouds, shining like the sun. At the trumpet call, lift your voice, it's the year of Jubilee, and out of Zion's hill salvation comes. There's no God like Jehovah, 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 there's no God like Jehovah. He comes, riding on the clouds, shining like the sun. At the trumpet call, lift your voice, it's the year of Jubilee, and out of Zion's hill salvation comes. Behold, he comes, riding on the clouds, shining like the sun. At the trumpet call, lift your voice, it's the year of Jubilee, and out of Zion's hill salvation comes. Behold, he comes, riding on the clouds, shining like the sun. At the trumpet call, lift your voice, it's the year of Jubilee, and out of Zion's hill salvation comes. Behold, he comes, riding on the clouds, shining like the sun. At the trumpet call, lift your voice, it's the year of Jubilee, and out of Zion's hill salvation comes. Lift your voice, it's the year of Jubilee, and out of Zion's hill salvation comes.
This next song is entitled I Will Rise. Last Monday, I was able to attend the funeral of a longtime family friend, and he became a Christian, or he prayed with my grandfather just a few months before he passed away. And I guess the family, his immediate family, had not found out about this. So at the funeral, my dad had the privilege of sharing with them that he had prayed to give his life to God. And across the group, you could see some of the families just kind of nodded and said, "That's nice," and some of the families just broke down and cried. And you could tell that they were the believers because they had had no hope for their father. They thought that he was destined for an eternity without God. And to hear that they had hope that he was going to be in heaven with them one day was just the world to them. And this song says, "There's a peace I've come to know, though my heart and flesh may fail, and that we will rise again." So during your life, just have that peace and know that you will be with God for eternity.
Is won.
The next song that we're going to be singing is Let Your Light Shine. And throughout the program, we've been singing promises that God has given to us. No matter what we go through in life, the storms that we face, He's always going to be there. And His goal for us is to use those promises and share them with others and to let our light shine.
Let your light shine wherever you go. Let it shine like it never did before. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. So let it shine. You are filled with the glory of the Lord.
Oh, let your light shine.
Oh, let your light shine.
Let it shine.
Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Oh, let it shine, shine, shine.
You are filled
with glory
of the Lord.
Of the Lord, your light will shine, shine, shine. Hallelujah, let it shine with the glory of the Lord. Go on and shine, shine, shine. Hallelujah, you are filled with the glory of the Lord. Oh, everywhere around you, every day you live, there are things the Lord is asking you to do. Show a little kindness, promise to forgive. Let the love of God be found in you. Your light will shine, shine, shine. Hallelujah, let it shine with the glory of the Lord. Go on and shine, shine, shine. Hallelujah, you are filled with the glory of the Lord. Oh, be a good disciple, each and every day. Always try to be a neighbor and a friend. Share the word with others, follow and obey. Show the world God's love will never end. Oh, let your light shine wherever you go. Let it shine like it never did before. Hallelujah, let it shine, so let it shine. You are filled with the glory of the Lord. Your light will shine, shine, shine. Hallelujah, let it shine with the glory of the Lord. Go on and shine, shine, shine. Hallelujah, you are filled with the glory. You are filled with the glory. You will shine with the glory of the Lord.
We have two songs. Testing. There it is. We have two songs left. And this next one is our alumni song. So whoever has sang previously is invited to come up and sing again. But this has been one of my favorite songs for the past couple years that I've sang with Reflection. We sing all these other songs about the promises of God, what He does in our lives, how we can trust Him, the many different things. But the last thing Jesus said to us on this earth was, go into all the world, the Great Commission. And that's kind of what this song captures. And what are you doing in your life to go into the world with what you have and what we have to proclaim that? But yeah, just think about that as you listen to this song and the last one. And again, all the alumni are invited to come on up.
we keep on thinking somebody else will go, while the world that's dying urgently needs to know, if we will lovingly compel, we'll storm the very gates of hell. Who will go? Go into the world, take His love into the world.
The time is right, the fields are white, there's work to do before the night, so we'll go into the world, take His love into the world. He is calling you and me into the world. Be the Great Commission, go out and plant the seed, laboring together, in time we will succeed. His love was meant for us to share, to every people everywhere. Who will go? Go into the world, take His love into the world. The time is right, the fields are white, there's work to do before the night, so we'll go into the world, take His love into the world. He is calling you and me into the world. How will they hear that there's a God who loves them? How can the blind regain their sight? How can the lost find hope unless we tell them we are to be as salt and light?
Look to the fields, you'll see the harvest ready. Servants of God, we must obey. All of the world will know the Father loves them if we will only point the way. Go into the world, take His love into the world. The time is right, the fields are white, there's work to do before the night, so we'll go into the world, take His love into the world. He is calling you and me. He is calling you and me. Yes, He is calling you and me into the world. Yes, we'll go into the world, take His love into the world. The time is right, the fields are white, there's work to do before the night, so we'll go into the world, take His love into the world. He is calling you and me. He is calling you and me. Yes, He is calling you and me into the world. He is calling you and me into the world.
So this final song that we're going to sing, I've had the pleasure of singing quite a few times, and I love it just as much. I don't know if it's more, just as much every time. It's called As For You, My Son, and we want to send this with you as not only a challenge, but a blessing and an encouragement as you go throughout this next week. So we've looked at God's promises, we've looked at who He is, and who we are because of what He's done. And because of that, we can look at the world around us and say, look how they handle problems, look how they handle difficulties. But as for you, my son, because of what God has done for you, this is for you. Be strong and of good courage because God is with you. So, yeah, we just want to bless you this evening with this last song.
finished with this song, we'll turn it back over to you.